Hey everybody, welcome back to the EQN Sportdesk driven by Holiday Auto Group. I am Dru Stewart with continuing coverage of, well, now we're talking World's Greatest, all brought to you by Ranch Fuel. And I've got about $5 million, close to $6 million between you two coming up here. We were talking about that a little bit earlier, but we'll get into all of that stuff. Guys, World's Greatest has kicked off, and y'all did pretty well in the herd work. So Sarah, Justin, we got a week to think about it till our next go in World's Greatest. What are we thinking right now? How's everything going this morning? How are horses feeling? Let's just jump right into it.
How you doing, Justin?
Justin
Yeah,
loves
I'm nervous.
this.
I don't know if I'm more nervous about the interview or a week to think about showing again.
Yeah. So what's the schedule look like on your horses for World's Greatest? Really?
So we cut yesterday.
Yeah.
I believe we rein on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We rope and go down the fence Monday. I think that's Monday. Yep.
So they give you plenty of time.
Between each event.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else are you showing? You were talking. What do you guys have? About 50 horses here, Sam?
Oh yeah, we got Derby horses, brattle horses. You probably do too, huh? Hackamore horses.
Yeah.
3-year-olds. The 3-year-olds are really what adds the numbers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So, and you were talking like you've got your help has horses. You got between everything. Is it really and truly? Do you have about 50 of them here?
We do. Yeah. We're like a little commune. We just move in. Yeah.
Just bring the house. To here.
Yeah. We set up a little kitchen and have a stove, and it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin, how about you?
I'm going back and forth to
Are you?
our place here, and so we brought 10 or 12 in, and then I'll sneak back out
Yeah.
and work horses at home, and
You go back and forth every day?
almost.
Whoa.
Do you really?
Yeah, I like home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
nice. Where are you
lot.
at? Are
Brock.
You're in Brock. I was
Yep.
going to say Weatherford
Yeah,
right there.
so it's not too far, and
Yeah.
You stay at home?
when I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, we've been staying in here, but tonight I'll go stay at home and
Yeah.
get regrouped for the Derby, and
Gotcha.
it's kind of nice letting horses go home too, I think. I don't know, it's new for me, so being out here, so it's fun to be able to go home and do something different instead
Sure.
of be stuck in here all the time.
Well, it kind of breaks it up for a guy a little bit too, doesn't it?
Yep.
I mean, that's got to be so. You guys hauling in, because where's home for you guys?
We're about an hour away.
Mhm.
We're in Perrin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just far enough to be a pain in the butt.
It
huh?
is. Yeah. The first year that we moved out here, we went back and forth.
Yeah.
But then it's too much.
It's
Too
too
much
much.
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And then fighting the traffic and everything. I mean, it just
Yeah.
gets to be a lot. Talk to me about, so we're going to focus on World's Greatest with you guys, but everything else that's got going on. On the World Show side of it, talk to me about World Show horses and like some of your non-pros and like who all have you got that is set up for the World Show doing good. Let's talk about that side of it a little bit.
I'm a little out of touch, honestly, with the World Show. I believe the two people that we have, they're extremely independent. They show at some point today. I don't really know when.
Oh, really?
They'll let me know how they do.
Oh,
I say good luck this morning, and that's about
Perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
that's about
Meet
all
them
I
at the
had to do
stalls
with
and
it.
say good luck.
Yeah.
Huh? That's awesome.
And then, so I would say probably for us, the Derby is the biggest thing that we have,
Gotcha.
other than the World's Greatest, as far as where our focus lies.
Mhm.
I do have one Hackamore horse and one 2-rein horse,
Mhm.
but that Derby keeps us pretty busy.
Keeps you pretty busy.
Mhm.
How about you, Justin?
I've got a 2-rein horse and a bridle horse, and then 3 Derby horses, and brought 1 non-pro Derby horse in as well, and
Cool.
I'm kind of like them
Yeah.
with the non-pros. I have a independent one that
Just hope they're ready and just come on.
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not very many non-pros
Yeah.
last around there because we don't hold their hands as much as we should.
As much as we should. Yeah.
No, it's but it's good to have a little bit of everything going on, and
Absolutely.
yeah, this Derby's gotten so big and is a major part of those 4 and 5 year olds
Yeah.
year now.
So I was talking to Emily about this earlier. I mean, this isn't for the Derby in cow horse, it's 4s and 5s. How many of your snaffle bit horses, though, are you bringing right now? I mean, that's a quick turnaround, and that's a young, I mean, that's brand new 4-year-olds. So having those horses come, it's pretty important to get them like early in the year on your 4-year-olds. Are you, I guess where I'm going with this, are you heavy 4s or 4 or 5s when it comes to your Derby season, or is it just kind of how it all shakes out with the horses you have in the barn?
We only brought our 5-year-olds to this
Gotcha.
one.
Gotcha.
I thought it was, like you said, a little soon to come back with the 4-year-olds, and especially if you've made the finals on them. And this year we showed both rounds in the Justin, and I don't know. I think it's, for me, to go see another pen and show them in a different pen before we just come right back in here works a little bit better for me.
Sure. Yeah.
I left 2 4-year-olds at home and brought 2 here.
Gotcha.
So I kind of based it on the individual.
Yeah.
And I felt one needed a little bit more seasoning to start off the year. And then another one, the owners are here local. We kind of wanted to see how she did here before deciding if we were going to take her all the way to Vegas.
Gotcha.
And so it kind of is just based on the individual owner's goals, stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But all the 5-year-olds came.
All the 5-year-olds are here. Awesome. How many 5-year-olds are you guys bringing?
I have 3 5s. Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's talk about it right here. Let's talk about your horses, guys. So you're riding Smart Chicken Tari, the world's greatest. Tell me about that horse a little bit.
She's an awesome mare. She's been in the program since she was 2. But probably the best horse I've swung a leg over. You know, she's just she's uberly talented. Yeah.
Well, she's got almost 310,000 won, owned by the Aaron Ranch.
Yep.
So how did that all come about? What's the backstory on that horse and you?
So that's the first horse they sent us.
Okay. Really?
Yep. That was the first one that they ever sent us. And so, yeah, I don't know why they called us up. Maybe because we had some success with some other ones that's out of that one's mom.
Yeah.
We've rode a lot of the shiny Taris and have gotten along pretty good with them. And so I don't know if that played into it at all. But yeah, I'm glad they did.
Yeah, it sounds like pretty special.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and take a look at your run here in the herd work. How'd the cows feel, Sarah?
That first set they were really good. I don't know. Gosh, I wish I paid more attention throughout all of it to know if they were as consistent through. What do you think, Justin?
I thought they were unbelievable. I thought they were as good a cattle as we've had to work. And
and they were heifers, so that was nice.
That's nice for sure.
But no, they were real good in that first set.
Here's your second cow. Oh, she looks good, doesn't she? That cow gave you a little action right there in the center.
Yeah, no, my husband, he's always been after me for being short. Actually, the way we're long right there. And I'm like, well, I guess I got her lengthened out now, don't I?
Got her pushed over there.
Got her a little too far out there now.
Looks good, doesn't it, Justin?
Oh, outstanding. This mare's so pretty with everything she does.
How old is she?
She's 8 this year.
She's 8 years old. All right, Justin, going to you. So what were you showing, pal? Smart Looking Secrets?
Yes, sir.
What's that
Love
horse?
that mare.
She's a WR mare that Matt Cook trained and showed and had a lot of success on. And
Gotcha.
she had a year off and went up to Wagon Hound and kind of started her broodmare career. And I was fortunate enough to be able to get her for this event and hopefully more.
How long have you had her?
2.5 months probably.
Nice. And she just been turned out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's cool. She's really precise.
I forget, did Matt 2-rein her?
He did 2-rein her, I think. Yeah, and then she was turned out her 7-year-old year, and she must have just turned 8.
Hey, so guys, talk to me about this. This is where I'm not as sharp on the rules as I should be. So, like, here versus, like, I just came from announcing a cutting yesterday. When you guys cut here, talk to me about where your hand can. You guys are dropping your hands, but can you help them a little bit in the cow horse?
Yes, it's the rein cow horse, so the looser the reins and the less you're doing, the more credit you're going to get, but there's no penalty for picking your hand up and helping them there.
So it just helps if you've got one that you can ride out and just throw your hand down. It's just going to help with the judge and just with the scores.
Yep.
Gotcha. So these two horses, what you told your story on the horse, but like on this horse here, Justin, you know the competition World's Greatest is getting tougher and tougher and tougher every year. How do you go about selecting the horse? Like, how do you know that, hey, this is one that I think I can definitely go down the fence on, go cut on, but then I can go steer stop on? Like, what? How does that thought process work?
Yeah, I think being consistent. Another thing that I think about is one that's tough enough for this event. It's if you're lucky enough to make the finals, they're pretty tired.
Sure.
That last event, finals night, and so having one that has the stamina that's gonna stay with you the whole time and maybe not get fatigued, not get tired. I think that's really important. But just being consistent in all those events, and hopefully you have a couple that you can kind of rise up and get some extra points in. But consistency is the key, especially when it comes finals night.
When you say consistency, are you looking for, I mean, these horses I'm assuming will have one discipline that they kind of stand out in, or are you just looking for that one that is just straight down the middle, or does it just sometimes they are better at one or the other?
I think nowadays you have to have a horse that's so good in all three
in
events,
all of them,
and then with the roping, the 4.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to make the finals, they can't hardly have a weak event because chances are they're going to stub their toe somewhere. You don't want to go into it thinking or knowing that, hey, this is our weak event. I hope we just get through this. I mean,
competition's too tough to do that.
Yeah.
Too tough to do that, for sure.
Yeah.
Talk to me about finals night. Like, run through how finals night looks for you guys when we make the finals at World's Greatest. What does that look like? You know, we were talking about the timed event championships here a minute ago. The thing about that event for the guys is it's back to back to back to back. You've got 5 events you've got to do. It's all done in an hour basically, and it's bam, bam, bam. So this is kind of the equivalent of that with World's Greatest. You know, it's got to be a mental game, and you've got to have that stamina. So talk about what it's like during the finals of this event.
Justin would have more experience. I've only made the finals once. I know that in my experience with it, having a horse that doesn't take very much preparation between events, that's just solid and knows its job, you can go stretch its legs and go do its deal, not having to think you have to school for each event before you go in there. That was a big deal for me, but this is the expert, so.
I would say the same thing. And then for me, mentally, just taking it one event at a time and not getting ahead of yourself. Just trying to stay consistent that evening and think about one event and then move on to the next one and hopefully not have to prepare and override your horse.
Yeah. So for those people that aren't real familiar with how finals nights work, walk through like what the discipline order and how that night goes, Justin.
So we do the cutting, and then last year I think we did the roping after the cutting and then went into the reining and then the fence work. Yep.
That's a lot.
Yep.
And with 15 horses, like you're kind of, by the time they drag the pin, it's ready.
It's not a lot of time in between.
Like it's time to go again. That's a lot.
It's a lot for those horses.
It's a lot for those horses. It's a lot for a competitor, though, too, to kind of keep your mind in the middle, too. You know? That's what makes it fun, isn't it? I love it.
Better to stay busy and don't have time to think about it.
Sit there like we're talking about icing the kicker, right? Yeah, just to roll right into it. Well, guys, so we've got coming up here on Friday, we'll be showing again and just rocking on, huh? You're going to be busy. I'm sorry I'm chewing up some of your time with all 50 of them horses.
No, you're good. You're good. It's a nice little break.
Yeah. What else do we have going on? Is there anything fun that you guys are doing this week when we're not just showing horses?
No, not really.
This is it.
This is about it.
This is it.
Preparing to show horses.
Yeah, that's it. Right. Well, I appreciate you guys coming up here. Congratulations. We take a look at the payouts right here. You guys were 224 splitting. They paid $10,000 for first, $8,000 for second. So you guys split that $16,000. Got a little over $8,000 a piece.
I tried to get Justin to take the prizes and I take the money, but he didn't.
He wouldn't do that deal?
No.
We have more kids.
Oh.
Chris is expensive, though.
Chris is expensive, but you've got kids.
You do have the worst kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool. So with $20,000 up in each of the go-rounds, like you were saying, it's to make the top 15, let alone go in here with an opportunity to win this. The money is good in this cow horse deal too on World's Greatest. I mean, $20,000 to go around. So
no, and that's huge for us. We're very grateful for that money being put up, because it gives you an opportunity to let your horse shine in a certain event along the way and get paid for it. And so that's huge.
Yeah. So talking about kind of opening up a different deal. So yes, we want to have a horse that's consistent in all of them, but when there is that much money up, when you can go win 10,000 a go, you know,
like
you know what I mean?
Lennox.
Like, so do I ride in the herd and just make sure and be a 72, or am I going to go ahead and try to really like, that's that mental game where it's a little bit different in it, because it's not just coast through.
Right. But then it also gives them guys from other disciplines, like Jesse Lennox. He came, and I think he won the Herd Work last year or the year before.
Yeah, several times. I think he won himself out of the level 1 at the World's Greatest Herd
He
Work.
just won himself right out of it.
Yeah, and I mean, I know Cade Rice is in it this year. I'm sure he's going to be trying to go for that steer stop go around. And
Yeah,
I mean, it's just it gives guys like that a chance to make some money. So.
Yeah, make it worth it for sure. But then there's, I mean, this is this deal, going back to the timed events again. You're kind of riding that razor's edge, aren't you? Like, do I, in the steer stop, and I know I can go out and hang it on and I have a horse that stops really nice, but do I want to push it, or do I want to just middle of the pen, make a good run and see, and that's got to go through a guy's mind. You know?
Does, yeah. And I think I almost take that approach when I show my horses. I ride for second. So
Too many people going for first.
But
just give me that second hole is fine.
place all the time, right? Just be there all the time.
Just be consistent. It'll win you a lot of money. Yeah.
It's hard though. I mean, that's I guess that's what makes competition great, right? You know, we were to cutting this weekend, and Matt Gaines was there, and he's first out, and we had the music rolling and stuff. We were out in Vegas, and, you know, it's one of the best guys in the world on the back of a cutter and goes out. And, you know, there was only 6-7 guys in the finals, but you've got 6 or 7 great horses, all open horses, and, you know, loses a cow on his first cut. But it's because he was cutting for first. You know, like, you don't just want to hang in there sometimes. You know, it's that's that game we play, right?
Yeah, you got to take those risks.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, congratulations on the big win. Started off. It always helps. $8,000 for Chris. He's already got $9,000 that spent, I'm sure. So good luck on the rest of the week. I hope to see you back up here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You betcha. Well, everybody, we've got continuing coverage of World's Greatest along with everything else here at the Celebration of Champions, brought to you by Cal Power. I am Dru Stewart, and this is EQN Sportdesk, all driven by Holiday Auto Group, with continuing coverage from our friends at Ranch Fuel. We'll catch you in a little bit, everybody.